Lucy Silver is a Muslim, but she wasn't born one.
I was Catholic.
Lucy switched faith, converting to Islam 18 years ago.
Some people just jump into it and put on the headscarf. I took my time in doing a lot of research before taking that step.
Once Mexican and Catholic, now Mexican and Muslim, which some people just can't get their heads around.
So they automatically assume that I'm Arab or from over there. So when they hear me speaking Spanish, let's say I'm at a grocery store or I'm speaking to my mom or my son, so they're like quite surprised that I'm speaking Spanish. They think that, oh, where did you learn to speak perfect Spanish? I said, well, I'm Mexican.
It's hard to say exactly how many Latino Muslims there are in the United States, quite simply because there have been no official studies, but experts estimate that number to be anything from 150,000 to 200,000. A report from Florida International University says 90% of them are converts, mostly female. In fact, Latino and Latina Muslims are the fastest growing ethnic group within the Islamic faith.
A lot of their values tend to be conservative values. They have a high respect for Jesus, who we say is a prophet in Islam. They have a high respect for the mother of Jesus, for Mary. So there's that kind of connection with the religion and the idea of God and also love for God.
Wanda couldn't agree more.
If you grew up in a traditional Hispanic family home, then it's very similar to Islam.
She's from Puerto Rico and converted as a teenager, weeks before 9/11.
I was exposed to drugs and alcohol when I was 11. And for me, Islam was more of a stability and structure for me.
But coming from a strict Catholic background, it wasn't easy.
It took my mom about 5 years to get used to me converting to Islam. It was really hard for her. She threw me out of the house. And I moved out. I was 16 and I moved out. Afterwards, my mom called me on the phone and she asked me to come back and stay with her, that she missed me and that she's going to try her best to understand why I became Muslim. She was going to do her best to change. And now we have an amazing relationship, but I've been Muslim now 15 years, so it took a long time.
For women like Wanda and Lucy, it is tough, particularly when politics mixes with religion, heritage and gender.
We have to really educate other people who we are, not only as women. There's always women's struggles everywhere in every society. Also, as part of being a Latino, we also try to communicate that with non-Latino people. And as a Muslim, we also try to educate others about our Muslim faith.
They refuse to give up hope or their identities. Phil Lavelle, CGTN, Los Angeles.